Joe, what happened there in the last 5 minutes? It just seemed like you guys couldn't score, and they just made every play.
Yeah, they made every play, and like I said, even throughout the end of that the fourth quarter, I thought we generated some good looks, and then I thought we had some live ball turnovers, and they took advantage of it. So they made the necessary plays to win. We put ourselves in position to do that, and we just didn't make the plays.
You guys, two days off. How do you respond from this? This is just another blown 20-point lead. Exactly your worst nightmare. How do you come back from this?
You just take a look at it, figure out where you have to be better, and put a full 48 minutes together. So I have an understanding that it's going to be difficult, but that's why we do what we do, and figure out where we have to get better and do that.
Joe, what was the thought process with not calling timeout there with 12 seconds left?
I had one left, got a good look on the exact same play 20 seconds earlier, tried to execute the exact same thing. They did a better job of their lower pickup point, and we weren't able to get the advantage that we had on the last Tatum dunk. So good full court setting. They subbed out Towns, weren't able to sub out Brunson, had action there, and we just didn't execute.
And then but how much is the time consideration a factor there with 12, giving yourself a couple cracks at it? If you advance the ball there potentially.
Yeah, absolutely. So you don't know that at the point of JT was driving left. Thought he had a good look, saw it at an angle, didn't shoot it, and ran out of time.
Joe, just from an emotional standpoint, just how stunning is this for your team? You've come back from a lot of different things over the course of the past couple of years, but kind of where's your mindset at right now after certainly a stunning one?
Figure out where we have to be better, watch film tomorrow as a team, and move on to the next game.
Joe, you talk about poise a lot. It's 2 straight fourth quarters at home that you guys haven't been able to execute down the stretch. What has gone into that?
I'd say it's probably 60-40. I thought we executed and got some really good looks that we missed, and then I thought we had some live ball turnovers, just making the wrong read in that. So I'd say it's about 60-40, where when we got some open looks, we got to make them, and then we got to do a better job executing, especially not having live ball turnovers.
And I know this is a lot of hindsight here, but last season you guys found a lot of ways to win close games, and then in the playoffs you did the same. This year, when you had the rough patch, you were finding a lot of ways to lose these tough games, and that habit, for lack of a better word, seems to be coming back. Do you see a correlation there? Was there something from earlier this season where you weren't finishing games off like this that's coming back to bite you now?
I think regardless of what time of the year it is, if you don't, when you get the shot, if you don't execute it, and when you have live ball turnovers, you make the necessary plays to be able to win. It puts pressure, and you're playing against a really good offensive team that can generate the same type of shots. And I thought they made them, and we didn't tonight. And you can't turn it over in those situations either.
What have they done to force Jason into a couple of inefficient games here, and what does he need to do to combat the way they're defending him?
I think game one wasn't inefficient, as I thought he just missed some really good looks. I thought today he passed up some ones that he was able to take, and so their switchability, their ability to impact shifts, definitely impacted him tonight. So I thought he missed some easy layups in the beginning of the game. I thought he missed a couple there in the third quarter, but they do a good job. OG Anunoby's a good individual defender, and they have good shifts and help behind.
Joe, what went behind Hack and Mitch to put them into the bonus, and then they just simply pulled him out and put Anunoby in?
He's a plus 21, and he's really effective for them. And that's something that we need to do. We need to do a better job in those minutes. Is be more effective when he's on the floor. So plus 19, sorry.
So it's just kind of basically getting him off the floor. Like that was the.
If you can, yeah. We have to do a better job of offensively attacking him, attacking the team when he's in. And, obviously he poses a threat on the offensive end with his offensive rebounding. So we got to do a better job of winning those minutes for, him to be plus 19. He's one of the reasons why they were able to win the game tonight.
Similar to that, Joe, do you look at the result there, kind of what follows that, and take that into account, or do you generally kind of feel like that's the right approach in that situation, is to get him off the floor and foul him there?
What do you mean?
Like they go on a run at, Towns goes at Horford right after that and gets a 3-point play. They end up winning the game right after that. Do you Do you see that as related, or do you kind of see
No,
that
that
as
has
the right
nothing to do with it. On the 3-point play, there was a pin and screen for Brunson. We just had a miscommunication. He sent 2 at the ball, and then Josh Hart got a layup, and then that led to a Towns offensive rebound. So those 2 things don't go together.
So you're good with the decision to foul Mitch there?
Yeah. He's a plus 19. All their starters were in the negative.
Joe, you stay even killed after losses. Like, it's just on to the next, but at the same time, like, no one likes losing. Is there any part of it that, like, can use that frustration or the anger after a loss to, like, go into the preparation of the next game, or is it a completely, like, clean slate after a game like
I mean,
this?
you're down 2-0 heading on the road, so you have an understanding of your environment, what you're up against. There's also obviously a lot of things that we're doing well, but then there's things that we need to be extremely better at in those situations. So, obviously you have an understanding of the environment. You're down 0-2, so we got to get on the road and we got to find a way to win.
Joe, you mentioned that Jason was passing up some shots early on. Did you feel like the 63s from game 1, maybe kind of they overcorrected a little bit? And did you feel like anything about the 20-point lead with 4 minutes to play, like there was a little bit of that looming memory that that lead was blown in game 1? Like, did you feel like there was any impact?
I don't think so. No, I think he just tries to make the right play or the right read on each and every possession.
Joe, on the live ball turnovers and misses in the fourth, do you feel like that's some inefficiency on your group's part, or do you feel like the Knicks are also obviously taking things away and making them difficult?
Yeah, I mean, you got to give them credit. They're a well-coached, good team. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's both. I think it's on us. It's on me. Call better plays. It's on them, our guys, to make better reads. And, obviously, the Knicks are doing a good job defending us.
Joe, the fact that you guys were so terrific on the road this year, and after these 2 losses, only the 3rd time this year you've lost 2 in a row. Do you take solace in the fact that your team almost has played better? They have played better on the road this year.
I mean, just take solace in the fact that we got a chance. We have a challenge ahead of us, and we got a chance to go after it together, and we got to do it. So we don't really have a choice, and just got to figure it out.
Obviously, the way these losses transpired, it's unusual to have the 2 20-point leads and late in the second half. How do you avoid, a mental fracture from that and not let something like this affect guys' mindset and kind of focus moving forward?
I mean, I don't think that'll happen. I just kind of trust the type of guys that we have. At the end of the day, we got to just find a way to win. Done it before. We just got to, continue to try to do that. Thank you, Joe. Thank you.